Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for Wellness Astrology. This time for the moon in Taurus. This is January 7th through the 9th. And of course, as always, this is not medical, legal, or financial advice. Please consult those professionals as needed. Okay, so moon in Taurus, and I hope everyone's enjoying the snow and ice storm. If you're having that experience in life, I am. I have not experienced a snow and ice storm like this in many years. So this is the first time I've said it since I've been back in the Midwest. So, anywho, if you're snowed in and you're watching my videos, say hi. Let me know how much snow you got. I don't know how much snow we have. It's still doing it because it's Sunday. We're in the middle of it. Okay. This is the January 7th through the 9th. So we have Mars back in Cancer. This moon in Taurus. It's like, what material things? Moon's exalted in Taurus. It loves being in Taurus. But we do have some stuff going on, including the sun squaring Chiron. Mercury is entering Capricorn. So at least we're getting some sort of level-headedness about things. But Mars in Cancer is going to dig up some shitty shit. And so it's going to bring out the rage in people. It's going to bring out anger in people, and it's okay. I really want to invite you and encourage you to feel safe, to let out emotions, because it is really important to feel emotions. It's important for your physical body to let them out, because when you hold them in your body, it does create chronic or long-term effects in your body. When you hold in emotions, they fester. And so whatever those emotions are, rage, anger, shame, guilt, those sorts of things, anxiety, those sorts of things, like, sit in your body and create havoc on your physical organs. And so they can, mess with your digestive system. They can, all of the things. So do experience your emotions, feel your emotions, and whatnot, and make sure that you're allowing all of that stuff to come through. I've recently been encouraging people to write "fuck you" letters. And if you don't like the word "fuck you," I don't have an option, because I really do feel like it's okay to use the words "fuck you" when you're dealing with something that you absolutely dread, something that you really hate, like a circumstance that you're going through, that you absolutely hate, that you hate that it's happening to you. It's okay. It's okay to hate that it's happening to you. Move through that hate, move through that anger, because once you move through that hate and your anger, and you can embrace the other side of it. And I'm sure as I'm speaking this, you're like, how am I ever going to embrace this bullshit that I'm going through right now? You will. I promise, because I've been through some shitty shit in my life. But I can't make you see that. I can't help you see that while you're in the experience of hating what you're going through. We are finishing up with these nodes, and I've noticed, since these nodes have been at 0 degrees Aries Libra, that people are clinging to relationships that are trying, that the universe, God, is telling you to let them go. You cannot fix other people's karma. You cannot save people from their fate. That is just reality, and it hurts. It's painful to watch people go through stuff, right? But you can't save them from it. None of us can. We can be there for them and we can support them, but we cannot save people from their karma. We can't save them from their shit. They have to go through it on their own. Right? It's that old saying of, like, I can't go to the bathroom for you as a coach, as an astrologer. I can't do these things for you. I can, tell you your astrology and give you coaching strategies and tools to support you through it. I cannot do it for you. You have to work the work yourself. No one can do it for you. So stop waiting for that other person to save you from it. None of that. None of your knight in shining armor. Yes, you can have your partner that's wonderful and lovely and all of those things. I'm not saying you can't have those, but when it comes down to it, you have to be the one to do the work. And so does that other person that you are trying to prevent from moving through a tragic, traumatic, catastrophic event in their life. You can't save them from it. So we got a few more days with these nodes at 0 Aries, 0 Libra. And I'm really noticing people really moving through some relationship disruption and a lot of relationships falling apart. And a lot of that is Mars has moved back in, has moved back into Cancer. So one of this, the person who can't stand the way their partner does the blah 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 blah, those relationships could implode this week, big time, big time. Like somebody who just can't take the relationship anymore may have to say something. And now that Mercury is in Capricorn, they might finally feel like they have the level-headedness, whatever exists of level-headedness at this point, to actually say what needs to be said. So anyway, moving through some crazy times. And so let's see what's up with the tarot, shall we? I got my Star Trek Next Gen tarot. I just watched one of my favorite Star Trek Next Gen episodes recently, Time's Arrow, where Data ends up back in San Francisco. And yeah, good episode. Really good episode. And then I also saw the episode Microcosms of Star Trek Voyager, which is one of my favorite Voyager episodes. And then what was the other one I saw? Oh, Endgame. Star Trek Voyager Endgame. Love those episodes. All right. Let's get oops. I didn't have my magnifier set. It's the way it rolls right now. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Justice in reverse. Captain Picard in reverse. Well, things are out of balance for sure. Again, you can't keep people from what's coming for them. It's also true that you cannot fuck up what is meant for you. You can't mess up what is meant for you. So if you're meant to go through something, whether it's good or bad, you got to move through it. You can't, you can't keep it from happening, right? Some of us are meant to go through a bad relationship to give us the lesson that we need from said bad relationship. Some of us are meant to go through some sort of transformative or death and rebirth of something. We have to go through that in order to learn from it. It's the lessons that we all signed up for before we came into this lifetime. Like we're meant to go through it. There's nothing that can be done to prevent it, right? um so, and it sucks, I get it, I really do. I sit and watch people go through stuff all the time and I'm like, oh, but it's not up to us. The Hermit upright, because you got to keep your eyes on your own paper. You got to keep your eyes on your prize. You got to keep your eyes on what you're up to. If you're busy trying to like save everybody who's not ready to be saved, you're gonna fuck up and miss an opportunity. Again, you can't fuck up what's meant for you, but you can prolong the process, right? You can prolong the process. So this could be said true if you're like not willing to change your mindset, if you're stuck in complaining territory and you're not grateful for things and you're wondering why shit's never moving forward for you. But why are you complaining about everything? You're not grateful for anything, number one. Number two, while you're sitting there bitching and moaning about the world and what's not set for you in this world, you're denying yourself opportunities for self exploration, self discovery, or digging deeper on your own issues and things like that. Like, why am I so annoyed by XYZ? I don't give a fuck about that. Right. It's kind of like right now, like I'm so disconnected from like what's going on in the world because I'm so focused on my own goals and my own priorities that I'm just not even interested in what's going on out there because I know it's all just a drama shit show. I also know it's all like they're going to keep telling us crap like, oh my God, all of this stuff is going on because Trump got elected, or all of this stuff is going on because people did this and that and the other thing. No, no. All of this stuff is going on to set you up for like some kind of an event or whatever. Like it's all being set up on purpose. Stop paying attention to it. See what's up with the woodland wardens. But as long as you're paying attention to all of that stuff, you're not focused on your stuff, whether it is your healing, whether it is your growth as a spiritual being, whether it is your goals, priorities, self-discovery. If you can't figure out the thing that you're interested in, it's because you're too busy focused on other people's bullshit. Pay off my soapbox. I'm kind of feeling ranty, and I'm going to do another video in just a minute. So I'm sorry, not sorry. I feel like saying not to sound like the Leo King or Cam White, but I mean, damn. Okay. If you don't know who they are, that's okay. They're good astrologers, though. All right. We got the owl and the hop. I've never heard of a hop. Okay. And the word on the card is wisdom. Now, I did pull it in reverse because I feel like, and I'm going to read it in reverse because I feel like so many people don't think they have what it takes to do what it is they want to do. And they're so stuck in their shit that they are terrified to do what they want to do. And the reality is that the wisdom that you feel like you need to be searching for is within you. So, I had to learn that when I was learning my own astrology and my own human design was like, and I remember being so overwhelmed when my the astrologers that I worked with for my own personal astrology would be like, "Wise, you're the wise one. You're the wise one." And I was like, "What? What?" I'm like, because daily life stuff, I'm really an idiot sometimes. But, I can also, read a lot of books that most people can't comprehend or grasp. Now my reading comprehension really sucks half the time, but I still get entertained by it. But I think that's what this is like you don't want to see, like I did not want to see that I had wisdom. I didn't want to see that my body held wisdom, whether it was how my gut responded or how my back and my hips responded to things. But I can tell you that the more I have moved into accepting, acknowledging, and honoring my wisdom, my own personal wisdom, I have far less body aches and pains. I still have them. They're not as frequent and they're not as debilitating as they once were. Whether that's depression or, like I said, I used to have like really debilitating back and hip pain that literally I couldn't move, but it's because I didn't want to accept who I was. And I feel like that's what this is that you are struggling to accept the wise individual that you are. And your wisdom does not have to be astrology and spirituality. Your wisdom could be something completely different. Maybe your wisdom is engineering. Maybe your wisdom is math. Maybe your wisdom is detail oriented editing, composition. You do not have to be wisdom in astrology and spirituality just because you listen to an astrologer. You can be wisdom in helping people like psychologically or with like social work or something. Maybe you have some gift that needs to be brought to the system of psychotherapy and sociology, social work. So please look at yourself and know that you are a wise human being. You are a wise, energetic being having a human experience. Bring that wisdom to the table for us because we need it. Okay. Once again, I'm either going to lose a bunch of followers in the next few videos or I'm going to gain a bunch of followers in the next few videos. I'm about to rant on the next video. I know I did a little bit in this one, but this next one that I'm about to film. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. AstroGoals is still available. Astro coaching is available. Wellness astrology is available. All the links are below for all of those. Also, there is a link to my podcast guest appearance with Hearts Unleashed. down in the description box, where I was a guest on her podcast and talking about breaking up with your victimhood. Please go listen to it because we are in January, which means her top 20 countdown should be beginning soon. If she's going to do it this year, maybe she's not. I don't know. But I would like to stay in the top 20, please, and thank you. So go listen to my podcast. Play it in the background. You might get something from it. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.